Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. You're gonna love this one. I have spent the morning reading through the Judge Fancourt's conclusions about Harry's allegations. Now, when I first heard Harry won, I thought, ugh, Harry won again. Oh my God, you are gonna love this. So what I've done, there are 61 episodes. I shall put a link to the judgment because I know the sugars will say I'm making this up, and I'm not making this up. And if I ever thought before, there's no effing way I would ever use David Sherborne as a barrister, I'm ever more convinced. And it's in black and white, written in stone in the High Court. In the 61 episodes, there are 104 points. Each of those points is a paragraph. I have read each and every one, and I have quoted the operative words or summed up in just a couple of words the judge's judgment on each of those 104 points. Are you ready? Let's go. Number 1 doesn't relate to Harry. Number 2, no evidence submitted by Sherborne. 3 and 4, no evidence. 5, not proved. 6, no evidence. 7, allegation not made out. And also 8 and 9 cover that. 10, no case established. 11, does not prove. 12, purely speculative. 13, not connected to invoice. 14, no evidence. 15, only speculation. 16, no evidence. It was to do with William and genealogy. I'll just pause there. Loads of these are nothing to do with Harry. They're to do with Catherine. They're to do with Chelsea. They're to do with Guy Pelly. What the fuck? Aren't those people grown up enough they can bring their own lawsuit? They don't need Harry. Pull a lawsuit out. Wow, the guy's got a real sense of self-importance. They're, of course, searching Catherine because they wanted to find out the Duke of Sussex's private information. I don't think so. What was I up to? 16, yeah. 17, lawful. 18, irrelevant to the Duke of Sussex. 19 and 20, not supported by evidence. 21, the judge says, how can I safely conclude things that are done overseas were lawful or unlawful? Oh yes, there's loads of them where they're asking a judge who presides over English and Welsh law to make judgment over Spanish jurisdiction, South African jurisdiction and Californian jurisdiction. Oh, and there is a beaut in here, which I'm sure the Royal Grift will have picked up on. I haven't watched her video yet. 22, overseas problem again. Can't see a connection. 23, was blagged, but no connection to the Duke of Sussex. 24, not proved. 25, lawful. 26, lawful and unconnected to Harry. 27, there is no article that the judge could actually establish. I mean, if I had a lawyer and a judge said some shit like that, I would want a refund. 28, probable UIG, which is unlawful information gathering. So 28, probable. And I'm guessing he uses the word probable, on the balance of probabilities, which is the standard in civil court. 29, UIG, Gavin Burrows, about Guy Pelly, not Harry. 30, did not reveal Harry's private information. 31, the payment of £1,505 is likely to have included some of Harry's info. 32, very likely UIG on Harry, payment of £1,000. 33, might have been Harry's data, but not probable. 34, not possible to make a connection to Harry. 35, did not elicit Harry's private information. 36, no case is made out. Where's that refund? 37, highly likely Gavin Burrows again. 38, Sherborne fails to connect Trackers UK, Michael Fawcett's private details to Harry. So, again, no connection to Harry. 39, likely to be UIG of Harry. So that'll be another one. Because there's 15 of them hidden in here, but I haven't counted them myself. You guys can play it back and count them if you like. 40, Cannot be linked on balance of probabilities. 41 was not explained in arguments by counsel. 42, no connection to Harry. 43, no evidence. 44, no UIG involved. That's also 45. 46, no complaint was made. That shows up in a lot of them that there was actually no complaint made. So I don't know why anyone's even thinking about it. 47 and 48, no evidence, not proved. 49, not relevant. 50, likely, UIG, which is, I can't remember what that stands for now, information gathering, unlawful information gathering. 51 and 52 comes under Spanish law, no jurisdiction. Now, this is the one you're all going to love the best. 53, Jeff Rayner on the 27th of the 11th, 2004. The judge says again, comes under Spanish law. Jeff Rayner. Jeff Rayner. Where do I know that name from? Let's continue, shall we? 54, South Africa law, no jurisdiction. 55 and 56, no complaint and can't see a connection. 57, Spanish law. 58, unlawful information gathering. So that's another one. 59, lawful. 60, likely phone hacking. 61, not complained about. 62, not phone hacking. 63, likely unlawful information gathering. 64, probable unlawful information gathering. 65, insufficient evidence. 66, not satisfied to requisite standard of evidence. The judge does actually try and alternate and switch his language up a little bit, so it's not quite such a dry read. 67, unflattering commentary, but lawful. 68, insufficient evidence. 69, not connected to Harry. 70, not connected to Harry and not proved. 71, no complaint, nothing to prove, these occasions were connected. 72, insufficient material to prove. 73 and 74, no connection to Harry. 75, 76 and 77 are all likely unlawful information gathering. 78, unclear. 79, too many invoices and photos, don't know which relates to which. Where's that refund? Inconclusive. 80, relates to California. Oh, we're looking at Californian law now as well. 81, do you think they knew which court they're in? That's England and Wales. Anyway. 81, likely unlawful information gathering. 82, not connected to Harry. 83, not connected to Harry. 84, not connected to Harry. 85 and 86, cannot conclude. 87, no sufficient basis. 88, not connected to Harry. 89, not connected to Harry. 90, I decline to deal with it, declares the judge. Those are his exact words. 91, not connected to Harry. 92, not clear how this is connected to Harry. 93, impossible to conclude. The judge's actual words. 94, no evidence. 95, no evidence. 96, no evidence with jurisdiction. 97, not connected to Harry. 98, not connected to Harry. We're nearly there. 99, not connected to Harry. 100, unable to conclude. 101, impossible to reach a conclusion. 102, searches not connected to Harry but are likely to be unlawful. But they have to be connected to Harry in order for Harry to succeed suing. 103, no credible case established. And 104, not connected. You guessed it, to Harry. I hope you all appreciate that long and dry read that I did this morning. Actually, I was dreading it, but having read it, links in the description. Read it and weep, sugars. Read it and weep. So, would any of you conclude that his 15 probables or likelies and his measly £140,600 award was worth it? And why were the lawyers even including things to do with Catherine and William and Chelsea and Guy Pelly? These are grown adults. Chelsea maybe, yeah, because she was his girlfriend. So no one would be searching Chelsea Davy if she weren't going out with Prince Harry. So yeah, I can kind of see that one. But Guy Pelly? Isn't he friends with William and probably a ton of other people as well? I hear he's a really fun party guy. Like this James Haskell, is it? Who said Harry used to be a laugh before he met her. Ooh, burn. Well, there you go. That is the conclusion of a 7-week trial. Of course, there are other claimants. And all of those that I've done that are just in summary, some of them are about the people, as the judge refers to. Some of them are about MTN and, so there's different defendants. So that was a big trial. And if you have the time to read the whole judgment, please do, because I never realised how much work is involved for a judge to comprise all of that. It is meticulous how the judge has gone through it. Meticulous. With precision. I can't believe it. And the guy deserves an award. Whether Harry had won on all of the points or lost on all of them, Mr. Justice Fancourt certainly does deserve credit where credit is due. And I mean, it gives you a little insight and it does offer transparency into the law. And for those who think that Charles visiting the court the day before had any influence over all of this, really? You think Charles popped down there in public to see the judge? I mean, I know, there are frustrations and I understand why people get ticked off with the monarch. As I said on the live last night, that's kind of, the monarchs understand that. First rule of banishment, everything's your fault. And I'm sure Charles understands that, but there is no way that Charles went down publicly with a press corps, had a word with Judge Fancourt and said, do us a favour, love, and knock up a 389-page judgment saying this, that and the other. And if he did, if Charles did put a whisper in Fancourt's ear, it certainly wasn't to help Harry out. That's for sure. You can take that to the bank all day long. Right, the live tonight will be at the same time, which is 8 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock UK time. It's all set up, so you should get a notification. We'd love it if you could come and join us. And I mean, you can pick out your favourite one from that list if you like. I'm not sure which is my favourite one. I mean, they were to do with credit reference searches. There was very, very few actually even mentioned hacking. Very few. And I think there was one that said not phone hacking and another one that said, well, it might have been, but it was nothing to do with Harry. Not connected to Harry. So I hope you're all having a fabulous Saturday and I will see you later today and in the comments. Thank you very much for listening.